And welcome back aboard the Night Bus, magical transport for the stranded witch, wizard, or muggle. I'm Corey.
And I'm Jamie.
And I'm Jacky.
And on today's episode, we will be talking about the new Netflix series, The Three-Body Problem, that's based off of a Chinese book that came out in the mid-2000s. It's made by the same, I think we'll use that word, people that made Game of Thrones. Surprised they still have a job in Hollywood, but it's made by them. And then after that, we'll move on to Hazbin Hotel. And all we've watched is the first episode of both of these shows. So we're just going to give our opinions on the first episode. And that's that for these two shows. So I guess we'll start with The Three-Body Problem. And before anybody gets their opinions, Jamie, what happened to you trying to watch it last night?
Well, no. Before I get to that, I want to tell you, I got to give you my opinion on Three-Body Problem.
Okay.
And here's my opinion. I'd have a real good opinion if I'd actually watched it.
Yeah. Okay. Now tell people why you didn't watch it.
Now, I went to Prime to download
Hazbin
Hotel. So while I was on Prime, I also downloaded Three-Body Problem. Problem is, that ain't the movie I wanted me to watch.
Oh.
Yeah.
There is a foreign version of it on Prime. I don't remember y'all telling me the movie was on Netflix or streaming on Netflix. So when I found it on Prime, that's the one I downloaded. By the way, it's not in English.
Yeah.
So subtitles, I didn't watch it either. Not that I got a problem with subtitles. I watched plenty of movies with subtitles.
Yeah.
But I didn't venture forth into Netflix to grab the other one. I've been running since we talked this morning. So I have not seen it.
Yeah, I come in this morning and he's like, you didn't tell me Three-Body Problem wasn't in English. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Because my first thought was, Jacky's not going to watch it.
Oh, no. If it's all subtitles.
The first time he sees a subtitle, he's done with it anyway.
Well, it starts out in subtitles.
It does. The first bit of the episode is set in China, 1966. Well, yeah.
Again, people, I got no problem with subtitles. I recommend turning subtitles on everything.
Oh, I keep them on everything.
Oh.
I've gotten used to watching with subtitles on, so now I can't turn them off.
Shout out to Jack Black. I follow him on Instagram, and he made a cool comment on Instagram the other day about subtitles. People, turn your subtitles on. When your kids are sitting watching TV, they're reading the subtitles. They're learning to read, and they don't even know they're learning to read.
Yeah.
Well,
that's how a lot of foreigners learn English, from watching TV. And by having subtitles on, not only do they learn to speak English, they learn to read English at the same time.
So, parents, if you got kids like I was that are glued to the TV around the clock, turn your subtitles on. I learned some of my best grammar from television.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I learned the definition of words. I didn't learn anything in school.
That's how I learned the Queen's English.
Point.
I watched too many British TV shows and movies. So now I can speak British if I wanted to.
Technical and science terms, I learned from watching sci-fi shows.
Yeah.
But turn your subtitles on. Anyway.
Yeah. Okay, Jacky, what was your...
I want, because I saw that look on your face, so I want to hear this.
Which one?
The Three-Body Problem.
Three-body problem.
We are all in deep thought. His eyes are closed. He's trying not to curse.
No. All the way up to the end, I fucking hated it.
I told you he was trying wanting to curse.
I couldn't get into it. Now, right there at the end, that's when it looked like it was going to take off, and it just stops. I was like, well, till then, I understand they got to set the backstory and all that stuff, but give me a little bit more context of what's supposed to be happening. I had no context to it. I'm just trying to watch it, and it was a struggle. But I watched it.
Yeah, at least you watched it.
Yeah, I watched it.
Now, I'm not saying that again. I'm just saying at least he watched it.
Yeah, because a lot of times
he's got a bad habit of not watching the stuff we say to watch.
Yeah, that's my bad.
So, yeah, we all tend to, at least one of us has not seen everything every time we get here.
Now, I struggled to get to this.
Well, when we say to watch something, I watch it. But it's when we get here and we start talking about movies, you guys bring up some old movies I haven't seen. That's the only time I haven't seen a movie.
But I fought to watch it just so I have it for the podcast. I can't say, well, now you got to quit skipping these things. it was a fight with Netflix to get my shit up to where I could actually watch it.
At least you're on the right service.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for the fact that Corey sent it to me in a text message that I'm watching such and sent me the link, I'd have never known where it was at. I thought it was on Prime.
And I would have put it in the group chat of ours, but where I had literally just talked to Jamie that morning before I sent you that, I assumed he knew what they were both on.
Yeah, never.
So I just sent it straight to you.
You not know me, man.
Yeah, well, I know
Assumption
now.
makes an ass out of all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know now.
Assume I'm going to get it wrong and then correct me ahead of time.
Assume I'm kindergartner
Yeah,
and
point.
break it down, crisscross applesauce style.
Well, I watched the episode twice, not because I loved it, just because I had time to kill, so I watched it twice. I didn't mind it. It was definitely slow.
Oh,
And
it was really slow.
There was just a couple different points where I was, found myself picking up my phone and like, whoa, I need to be watching this, not on my phone. That's how I can tell when a show's losing me or a little boring, when I start gravitating toward my phone. And I did the first time I watched it, and then when I rewatched the episode, I did the same thing around the same parts of the episode where it's just like, man, this is getting boring. But overall, it was interesting.
Yeah, right.
It was very intriguing.
Especially the headset. The silver headset, because I was like,
Oh, yeah.
the hell kind of funky goggles is this?
That's going to play a way more important role that goes on.
Oh,
just
yeah.
from the trailer the two trailers I watched of it. Because I watched the two trailers for it. So then when I watched this first episode, it's basically at the end of the episode where you see that headset for the first time. And in the trailer, that headset's everywhere. So I'm watching the episode like, where's this headset at? I haven't even seen it yet. I done thought it was one of those bait and switches with the trailer where it's like, this shows nothing about what the trailer said, but turns out they just hadn't got that far yet.
Yeah, it's, like I said, right there towards the end now, I'll watch the second episode just to see.
That's my next question was going to be, you've watched the first. Is it something you can continue, or are you just going to leave it?
I'm going to go second episode. And if it doesn't grab me by the second episode, I'm done. I'm not going to watch it no more. I'm completely out.
I basically feel the same way. I'm definitely going to watch the next episode, but if it has the same boring spots as this one and doesn't have any like high spots, I probably won't watch it.
Yeah. It has a little warning up there, violence, this, nudity, and all that. Nudity couldn't help that damn movie out.
Mm-hmm.
That's how boring it was.
Wow.
I don't think it was that boring, but it definitely was a little boring in spots.
Like I said, I understand the background, have to build up the characters. That's why episode 2. I'm going to go as far as episode 2. Now, if it picks up like it did at the end, I might be hooked to it.
Well, what do you think's actually going on in the show? Like,
Ooh.
do you think it's aliens? Do you think it's like what's going on?
I think it's Chinese.
Well, we know that.
But I think they are conspiring with somebody.
I mean, from the flashes we get in the past, they're definitely, as they say, communicating with
Somebody.
someone.
Whoever's listening is what they put out there.
Yep.
But to make, spoiler alert, the universe wink at you, that looked like they was in virtual reality. And somebody was just fucking with the program.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just wondering if that ain't something to do with it. I know they're going to be putting these headsets on and doing all this, but I'm just wondering.
Yeah. And basically, the first episode of the show centers around a bunch of scientists, like physicists and just, really smart people, basically. So, yeah.
And they start killing themselves.
Yeah.
Because they start seeing a countdown. Nobody else can see it. It's just in their head, everywhere they look, there's a countdown coming. And one guy gouged his eyeballs out with a knife to stop seeing it. After he gouged his eye, was it after he gouged? That's the part I didn't understand. Right there at the beginning of it, the guy rolls him over. His eyes are gone out of his head.
I'm assuming.
And he still had on the wall, I still see him. And I thought,
I'm assuming he wrote that after he gouged his eyes out, like, I still see.
Yeah, but my thing is, how did he write it so perfectly on the wall with no eyeballs?
Well, I mean, how does he even see this countdown clock? I mean, it's already like a dystopian world, so
Yeah.
I don't know the answer to that. After watching one episode, I have no clue the answer to that question.
Yeah, some of the scientists that's worked on this program and stuff are seeing weird shit.
Well, what started it all for them, what made them, start wondering was basically all the Hadron Colliders around the world started just putting out readings that were not correct. And it was like, to these scientists, that's like, this is what the basis of the universe is based on. If this is all of a sudden, reading this and nothing's wrong, and it's just reading this and something's wrong with the universe.
Yeah, they didn't like the fact that their math wasn't mathing no more.
Yeah. But it wouldn't, they went through and, there was no faults in the code, or the machine wasn't faulty. It was just putting out different readings than what, we've known for the past, 3,000 years. So it's a very interesting show.
You got me interested enough to at least want to try to watch it now.
Well, yeah.
The English version.
Yes, yeah. Try
Actually, man, I think I'm gonna watch them both.
I mean,
to compare the two.
I'm assuming they're both based off the book, and the one you found is literally just the Chinese version, which would probably be more legit because the book is Chinese. Yeah, the book was originally written by a Chinese man. I don't know his name, and it was written in like 2000, or it was published in like 2006, and then it didn't get translated to English till 2014.
And I'm honestly surprised something that early in works has made it to production already.
Well, crazy thing, the one I downloaded, the actual Chinese version, was only made in 2023. Which is, again, I saw the date, so I just assumed that was the one I was supposed to be watching.
Well, yeah.
So they're only made a year apart. I'm going to try out the Chinese one. Both of them. And just compare the two.
Now, how did the Chinese ones come out when you was watching it?
It's by episode.
Okay, well, I mean, how did it start?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't watch it?
No.
I thought you at least watched it.
No, he didn't actually watch
Once
it.
I realized it was the wrong one, I didn't watch it.
Oh, I thought we was going to be able to compare the two. I was like, this worked out perfect.
Oh, I wish you would have watched it. That would have been even better, and it would have been even funnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if we hadn't found that out this morning.
Yeah.
I was like, well, what do y'all mean y'all heard English? All I could hear was Chinese.
We would have been good at first, start talking about how it started. Like, yeah, it's in Chinese. Then we would have got to the part where it's like, yeah, they're in London, and, they're British people. And you're like, wait a minute, no, they're not.
What I saw was Chinese.
So, yeah.
Ooh, which makes me wonder if the Chinese version going to have a British part of it.
I have no clue.
I'll let you know.
All right.
Yeah. I may have to actually look up the book itself, too. Well, I say the book. It's 3 books. So, there'll definitely be at least 3 seasons. Assuming that the producers don't screw it up when they get
they're good for the first
Game of Thrones.
No, they're good for the first 6, and then they'll drop the ball.
Yeah.
Old habits
Well,
never
they got
die.
books for this.
Yeah, the books are finished for this, so they've got a complete set to go by. So maybe they won't.
Well, if they get bored toward the end and go yada, 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 and someone stabs somebody with a knife and it's over with.
And clearly, apparently, the actors from Game of Thrones don't blame them for what happened.
Well, they're wrong.
Because this show is littered with people from Game of Thrones.
We went through a strike and a pandemic since then, man. People got to work.
Yeah, they haven't been in a lot of stuff since Game of Thrones. So.
I'm just saying, this has got Samuel Tarly in it. It's got Sir Davos Seaworth. It's got the... what was that old man that was like the leader of the
cult?
The cult in King's Landing.
There's a good chance these guys are attached to a production company too.
Sparrow.
Could be. Yeah, the Sparrow.
I can't remember his
from
name.
Game of Thrones. That guy.
There's
a bunch of people from Game of Thrones in this. Which also, if you watch anything British, you see a lot of ex-Game of Thrones people in it. Because Game of Thrones is primarily British.
Talking about these books and everything. When we get done talking about these two, we got to circle back to Dune 2.
Oh,
I got a little mention I want to make on some movies that I was watching. So, yeah.
Battling with some people hardcore on TikTok.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Well.
Have you been in flame wars with them? Yes, I can tell.
Like I said, we're going to talk about these two. Then we'll jump on that.
Yeah, we'll save that. We'll save your fiery...
We'll save your Dune rant. We're going to have a separate segment every show.
Yeah.
Jacky's Dune rant.
Yeah, because I got on there and I think I was talking to you about that last time. I was like, well, I was going to comment on that. And you was like, well, I comment on a bunch of them. I was like, well, maybe I'm going to start doing that. Oh, shit.
Yeah, I do not do that.
I didn't know I could piss that many people off.
When I say a bunch, it's not very often. And if
I comment on 2 videos.
Oh. Well, see, if I absolutely hate something, I just kind of don't mention it because that happens.
I let them talk. We'll burn it to the ground is what I'm saying. Burn it to the ground.
Yeah. Well, before we get to all that, let's move on to the show that we actually all watched the first episode of, Hazbin Hotel.
And I'm on to... I grew up watching In Living Color. They had a movie review bunch on there. There was two guys. I don't know if you remember watching that.
I was trying to think of it. No, I don't remember it.
And there's two gay guys on there.
No, I don't remember. Then again, man, if I saw the segment again, I probably would remember it.
All I can do is say, hated it.
Oh, I do remember it now.
Yep. Oh.
Totes agree.
Yep.
Wow.
I could not. And I love anime. And
me and him was talking this morning. I was like, this show, I think he'll like it. And Jamie goes, you think he's going to like it? I mean, he's going to hate it.
Yeah, I hate it.
Nailed it.
Sounded just like you.
Just for you, just one sentence. How do you feel about it? Since he gave, he basically gave two words, but
one sentence, a whole sentence.
We'll break it down in a minute. Just since he just gave a 2-word answer of how he felt, just one sentence. How you feel? How did you feel about it? Okay. For me, it was not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
So I had heard good reviews about it. I had heard it was like a Good Place. It's nothing like The Good Place. And
who pray tell said it was like The Good Place?
Well, if you think about it, she's trying to start this hotel to where they can take the evil people, reconvert them, and turn them good, and something like on.
That's not what they did on The Good Place.
No, it ain't what they did on it, but it felt like you was in. People thought they was actually in heaven because they was happy.
Well,
the only thing I liked about it was the music. The songs were catchy. Everything else was stupid. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for all the hints they were dropping that wasn't really subtle hints.
Hints.
Well, just everything.
Elaborate, please.
Everything they said about, the whole beginning of time story.
Oh, see, man, okay.
There are.
Because they lost me in the first... I'm trying not to curse here. They lost me in the first few minutes because what was that shit, man? The angels are creatures of light who worship goodness. And then Lucifer was this, and it sucked, dude.
Lilith, the first woman.
Never, not one mention. They're going to
Eden.
mention angels, and they're going to mention devils, and they're going to mention hell, and they're going to mention heaven, and not a single word about God. And I'm not being preachy or nothing, but come on, man.
What was you going to say?
Lilith, the first woman that was supposedly actually true. I've got a couple of books that I've listened to that they reference her, and she's actually in a couple of them.
Oh, yeah, Lilith is mentioned a lot in lots of different fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A big character, huge character in Supernatural, which I love.
And Sabrina.
And Sabrina, which also is great.
Yep.
So yeah, but I didn't like it.
I didn't care for it either. I was like, they're gonna hate me.
No,
because I was like, he picked this because he knew that I love anime and stuff, and thought I was gonna end up liking it. Now I like the characters on it. The concept, the characters. I've seen people cosplay some of the characters on there. They've done a damn good job.
I liked some of the voice actors they got.
Yeah,
like Vaggie, the girl with the red X for an eye.
Yeah.
That's voiced by the girl who plays Rosa Diaz in Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So, big fan of her. And she's doing her Rosa Diaz voice in it, not her regular voice. Because the regular voice is really high-pitched. But she's doing a Rosa Diaz voice. And then also the bartender behind the thing. That's voiced by, oh, God, what's the guy's name? Why did I just forget his name?
I had no idea. I couldn't pick out voices on that stuff. I thought I was going to like it. I mean, I've seen previews and stuff to it.
Keith David.
People are cosplaying it and stuff. It's like, wow, this must be really good. People doing it. And
I didn't pick it. I picked it strictly because I had heard just great things about it. That's all I heard was good things about it. And yeah, I don't quite agree with those people.
How woke are the people that mentioned it?
Well,
because that is right from the
they
beginning.
are.
Did you get that woke feel from it? Like right?
Well, that's what I was saying.
Lucifer's a bumbling idiot. Lilith is the smart one. Lilith's daughter is the powerful.
I didn't get the whole Lucifer bumbling idiot thing. And
Oh, yeah.
I didn't like the whole portrayal of Adam. Like I found it just
he
so
looks like
stupid.
the devil.
It was
The
so
men,
stupid.
buddy. Men are evil. Men
Well,
are
this is
bad.
true.
Guys bad.
I couldn't tell if the
Guys bad,
spider-looking
girls
thing that was
good.
in the porn was a man or a woman.
Porn.
Uh,
What?
The porn star that was on the port.
Oh,
on the,
yeah.
Okay, yeah. Never mind.
that's a furry.
It's something.
Yeah,
but
it's
is
a
it a
furry.
male furry or a female furry?
It's a furry.
Because I couldn't tell you. That shit threw me for a loop. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
That ain't even something I'm going to give a second episode to.
I nope. I ain't
No,
going no further with it either.
yeah. Good, because
Like
I really didn't want to watch any more of it.
I didn't want to either.
I lost, like I
the
said,
music.
5 minutes in, my interest was gone.
Within 5 minutes in, I'm doing this number right here. That's when I was battling.
Well,
but I was looking
so they,
at my phone and
I
everything.
was gonna say they can't see what you're doing. You got to describe it.
Yeah, I was on my phone battling on TikTok trying to watch it.
And for the people who compare it to The Good Place, you probably need to go back and rewatch The Good Place.
Yes,
Because that show is excellent.
that show's great.
Yes, it is good. I never finished it, though. I got a bad habit starting something, and the least little dynamic changes in it, I'm done. It's
Oh,
like
you-
the spark of it. And there's
You
so
gotta
many
finish
good
The Good
shows
Place.
I've watched and never finished them.
It's very good from beginning to end.
Yeah, it is excellent.
And there's when I said the woke thing, man, when you do strong female characters well, that's fine. There's plenty of them in The Good Place. Great show,
Yes,
good characters.
yes.
But when you just are so obviously beating a person over the head with, women good, men bad, it just gets so old anymore.
Yeah.
But The Good Place has got many good characters.
Oh yeah,
Female
Yeah.
characters, male characters, just good characters.
yeah. We'd have to dedicate the whole podcast to The Good Place.
Oh, absolutely.
That show is great.
Yeah, because when you first start watching it, you don't think.
No, dude, great twists in it.
Yeah, I'm
Uh-huh.
like, what the hell?
They were very well written. This, not so much.
I liked all the actors. Well, biggest part of the actors in it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name? Used to be on Cheers.
Ted Danson.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's always been a good actor.
Mm-hmm.
I also liked him on CSI. He made a good captain on it. He's just a good actor all around.
Yeah, this thing here, man, I lost interest in it quick. I didn't even like the animation. I hate that style of animation. Except maybe it kind of resembles the Powerpuff Girls a little bit.
It does.
It
don't
does a
But
little bit.
Powerpuff Girls are on a whole different level from this.
Yes, Powerpuff Girls are actually. It's a good.
Oh, that's a great
cartoon.
cartoon from the 90s, man.
Oh, yeah.
And that's full of that's all. That whole show is just strong female characters.
Exactly. So it's not that I'm not people out. He hates women. No, dude, no. It's just I hate the way they do things in a lot of movies and shows now.
Yep. Did you see where they're making a new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movie?
Nope.
It's going to be rated R.
Ooh,
Last Ronin.
are they making that?
Yes.
See, that was a comic book run.
Yeah, it
which
was
I
a
don't know a
comic book
whole
run.
lot about.
It's Mikey's the only one that lived.
Yeah,
out
it's
of
like
all
an
the
alternate reality kind of.
brothers. No, it's regular Ninja Turtles, but what it is all of them died, but Mikey
Right.
got killed, and then he's going to finish what
Yeah,
they
and he
started.
goes like,
And with them making it rated R, that means they're going to stick a lot to the comic book.
yeah, that sounds good.
Oh yes, like I said, I was scrolling through TikTok and they was talking about some of the new movies and stuff coming out, and one guy goes, "Last Ronin." I was like, "What's this? Cartoon? No, live action. They're not doing the animation to it. It's going to be live action." So I'm hoping they don't screw that part up. Now I can go in there and show you a trailer that somebody's made with the actual Ninja Turtle suit on and stuff, and it was a fan made, and it was good.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good. I'll check that out.
I know, and we can go ahead and say this now. Say it early in the podcast so everybody hears it. Next week we need to do Fallout.
Oh, this new series that
New
come
series.
out.
Dude, are we going to do the first episode of? Because it's an hour and 15 minutes long.
You know me.
I'm not going to burn through the whole series in a week.
I'm probably going to have the whole season done before next week.
Oh, I won't be able to.
We'll cover it one episode at a time.
Yeah, we can cover it one at a time, but I'm going to have the whole season finished. If it's as good as everybody says it is, and Jason told me it was really good, so I trust that source.
It looks.
I watched a couple of the clips on.
Looks good.
It does look like it's going to be good, but there's no way I can watch all of them.
Me either.
That's the way they work me.
I
never know when I'm going to be home.
You don't have the opportunity, and you don't have the
time, basically.
Well, you've got the time.
Is it on Netflix or Amazon?
Amazon.
We'll do an episode at a time.
You've got the time. You're at work for 8 hours a night. So
yeah.
You got the time. You just don't have the
attention span.
Exactly. That's the way I couldn't think of that word.
Trust me, I don't ever have that attention span either.
Everybody says the younger generation don't have no attention span. Neither does the older generation, apparently.
We just spread our time out with other activities,
I'm the only one here that can sit down and just watch something start to finish, no problem.
I take this block and I watch this, and then maybe I'm doing something else on this block. Or
my problem is I'll start something over here. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be. I'll click on something else, start watching it. This one sucked too, so I go back to the first one I started
I fought
watching.
hard to stay on Hazbin Hotel, man. I about bailed on it several times. Well, 5 minutes in, I was like, this really sucks.
Yeah, it wasn't the best.
But
did you catch on to where his favorite food was ribs?
Mm-hmm.
Spare ribs.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Har har har.
Yep. That spare rib going.
His song though.
The angels look like they're all evil.
I mean, I get the feeling they are. I think that's why they haven't mentioned God either. I think God's kind of like this. He doesn't know what's going on in heaven deal. I don't know. I don't plan on finishing the show, so it doesn't really matter.
I ain't either. I might watch bits.
Yeah, I'll probably never know how it ends, and oh well.
TikTok.
I'll be perfectly okay with not knowing.
So there's a old millennial. I think is what his name is on
Older
YouTube.
Millennial. Yep.
He watched Three Body Problem. He said, I sat down to watch the first episode. He said, I didn't get up till the last. He said it was phenomenal. He needed to watch something. I was like, well, he gave it a good review, and then I started watching. I was like, maybe mine and his tastes are a little different. But right there towards the end, I was like, oh, what is going to happen come midnight? I was like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm. I made sure to only download one episode because if I'd have downloaded all of them, I would have watched a bunch of them.
I only watched
So I
one.
made sure if I only download one, I can only watch one.
Well, this is true.
So, and that's one thing about Fallout is I may not have all of Fallout finished. Really? My iPad just told me Hazbin Hotel Season 1 Episode 3 auto download it. I guess it's not listening to me right now to hear me say I don't plan on finishing that show.
Besides, man, if I spend the entire night watching something,
it's trying to download the whole season right now.
Then I can't box.
Who we boxing?
And I'm the Australian champion right now.
Yeah, no, it wasn't Australia. It was South America.
South America.
You're the South America champion.
Yeah, I've been playing real boxing too.
It's a mobile game.
Oh, okay.
I downloaded it and I didn't care much for it, but he plays it all the time.
I thought we were breaking out VR headsets
as much
sitting
as
up there boxing. I was like, hey, let me get mine.
No, I can't afford the VR headset I want.
The Apple one?
Mm-hmm.
Have you watched any reviews on it? I haven't watched any.
Yeah, I watched a couple. Well, I've watched one actual review of it, and then I've watched a couple different YouTubers just using it. So, it's one of those where it looks great, but it's, to me, not worth $3,500.
Oh, Lord, no. Not considering within a year or two they're going to come out with something different.
Exactly.
And it's going to be
hopefully
hopefully
upgraded and better.
Smaller and
lighter.
Not so freaking bug-eyed. That's the only thing that gets me on it. I don't know why they don't spend off of Google Glasses.
Everybody's had that question, and apparently it's just too hard because even Google abandoned it.
Well, I mean, back then they abandoned it. Technology has moved since then.
Why haven't they brought it back? That Linus was asking the same question when he was reviewing the the Apple Vision Pro. It's like, why did Google just abandon the Google Glass? And they have not even attempted to go back to it.
It wasn't as popular as they thought it was. VR wasn't that popular back then.
Yeah, but it is now.
Now it's pretty damn popular. They might be revamping theirs.
They could be, but they may have waited a little too long.
Oh, no. They could revamp it, come out with something a lot smaller, and be able to do... If I can just watch a little video in there, so when I'm working... Because that was the first thing I saw. Somebody was working on their vehicle. And they had them on and they'd look up a video, had the video playing, then they'd pause it, then they'd work on it, or work as the video was playing. So they was doing the same step they was. That's great. I mean, right there beats having to pull up your phone and try to hold everything. It's attached to your head. Anywhere you look, the video's right there, so you ain't got to worry about not being able to see what's going on.
Yeah.
It's right there with you.
Oh, like I said, I've watched, different people using the Apple Vision Pro, and, the use cases are just like, wow, it's amazing. It's just, it's too expensive.
Yeah.
And also, I don't think I'd be one of those people that, just like walking around the city with just wearing it at all times.
No. That'd be like me walking around with my damn VR headset on now. I couldn't do that.
No. Who knows, though, when we go down to Universal next week, we may see some people down at the park walking around with one of them on.
Hey, that's a good possibility. And if they do, I'm going to stop them. I'm going to ask them, say, how good does those work? Honestly, tell me, and I'll put it on the pod.
Yeah.
I'll keep y'all informed.
Well, now you need to inform us on your Dune 2 escapades on TikTok.
Got to the part where he was talking to his mother before they go into their battle, and his sister, who is still in the womb that should have been born by now, is saying that she can tell he's lying and this and that. And all I commented on there, I said, this movie had the opportunity to be great if they just stick to the story. Somebody gets on there, well, doing a 1-to-1 ratio isn't feasible. Anybody with a brain would know that. And I was like, okay. Well, considering the book is 21 hours long, the movie's only 3 hours long. You couldn't tell me he couldn't get enough original material out of it without freaking inventing shit to put into the movie? Then another one gets on there and agrees with what I said. The movie was still good. I enjoyed the book. I enjoyed the movie. The one guy goes, I thought it stuck pretty close to the book. I was like, how? Question mark. And he sends a question mark back. All right, he's an idiot. Okay, I don't remember there being two different kind of tribes when it comes to the Fremen. There wasn't a North tribe and a South tribe. No. They was all one friggin' tribe.
That's what made them so powerful.
Yeah. So that's not in the books, the North and the South tribes?
No. You've read the book.
Dude, those things were so complex, I can't remember a lot of it.
You need to reread it.
I do.
You need to re-listen.
Yeah. Well, that's what, anytime on here we say read, we mean listen. We only listen. We only do audio. Man.
Oh, no. See, and the North would make fun of the South tribe because the South tribe was supposedly more religious and everything. They didn't believe, the North tribe didn't believe all the stuff that the South tribe believed in, which is nowhere near in the friggin' book. Then you don't know exactly how long he's with the Fremen because there's no time reference on any damn thing.
Yeah, in the movie.
Yeah, in the movie. He could have been there 2 weeks. He could have been there 3 years. You don't know because they do not show any kind of time reference to anything in there.
Yeah, in the book, because when they first get attacked, and Paul's father gets killed, the Duke, Leto Atreides, and they have to go on the run, his mother's pregnant. Well, then, when you get near the end of the book, they literally say that, his sister is, getting ready to turn 2 or is 2 years old?
I think she's 2.
So it's been 2 years. In the movie, there's no reference at all. Yeah. Well, in fact, there is a reference. The baby's not born, so clearly everything in the movie happens within like a 6-month time period.
I wouldn't go 6 months because every time they revert
Hmm.
back to the baby ain't even fully developed yet. So we're looking at months, just a few months in it. I said his mom wasn't evil because in the movie they made his mom to be out evil, like she was pushing him to be something he didn't want to be.
Yeah.
And it was him trying to hold his own self back through the book. His mom was supportive of him and everything, didn't try to push him to do nothing. He was the one that ended up deciding.
If anything, she was a little scared of him in the book.
Yeah. And not in the damn movie, though. She's a bitch in the movie. Pardon my French. Then, what else was the big change? Oh, Zendaya's character was a loving concubine twin, we'll call it. Now, they were boyfriend, girlfriend throughout the whole thing. And right there at the end, when he says that he's going to marry the princess, she goes, if you want me to, I'll step aside. And he said, no, you'll never go anywhere. You're my see high. He said, she'll only be with me by name alone. She will not touch me or nothing like that. She's only for marriage purposes. You are the one I love.
Just to like bind two families. Yeah.
Yeah. And she stays right there with him. But in the book, she feels the tension, and he says that he looks there and said, I'll always love you. And then says he wants to marry this princess. Zendaya's character just runs out and she takes off, leaves him. Which is nowhere near the book.
Well,
to be fair, in the book, you didn't have Florence Pugh as the princess.
No, well,
in the movie, I mean, this is nothing to do. This is just me making fun. But in the movie, it's plain and simple. If you put, Florence Pugh in front of me and Zendaya, I like Zendaya. She's not Florence Pugh.
No, I took Zendaya.
So, Zendaya's getting booted to the side. Florence Pugh is Zendaya. Amazing.
You know my pick on that one.
Of course. Well, we got the same opinion. We both watched Black Widow.
If
you
need to watch, man.
If you watch Black Widow, you would love Florence Pugh as well.
I probably would, but I still would have took Zendaya.
She's a great actress.
Just because that is where they pulled off a tough female character.
I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah.
That because she was whooping ass in them fight scenes and stuff, and I loved it. I could see her as being that tough person, not somebody who was just made to look tough.
Any Freeman, male or female, had to be tough.
Yeah.
Even down to
the weak ones didn't make it.
Yeah, just like they said that the women would throw their kids their newborn kids at the soldiers and stuff to fight. They didn't care. They was just downright fucking brutal.
Yeah. Well, in an environment like that, they had to be.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. If you wasn't tough, you didn't live.
Yeah, and then
they squeezed you like a grape, took all the water in you, and moved on.
Mm-hmm.
And then they had the Padishah Emperor, that friggin' idiot they had cast in the movie. Weak character. He's supposed to be the man.
I'm just going to let that slide because of the character that he played.
We're not talking about who is the actors behind the characters.
No, we're talking about
this is not the actor's fault. It's not Zendaya's fault that they, at the end of the movie, ruined her character. It's not Rebecca Ferguson's fault that they ruined, her character. She plays the mother. And, it's not her fault they ruined the character. It's the director, Denis Villeneuve.
Friggin' director.
But still killed in the box office, man.
Like I said, I don't down any of the actors on there. They all done a good job. The director who come up with this friggin' script, like I said, 21 hours worth of pre-wrote material.
Just adapt that material.
You couldn't go through and pick through some of the good stuff, leave it in there, and just make it. No, you had to change the whole fucking book. Pardon my language again. But
he gets a little irate on this one.
Oh
yes,
this one is
you guys wasn't
this is the hill he dies on, man. Dune.
You guys
Corey
wasn't
had to put up with it.
Yeah, you guys wasn't in the car ride home after the movie.
Yeah, I loved
and I knew this was gonna happen. I
you
told him
just clicked your phone on and recorded it. That would have been a whole cut right there.
I should have. I didn't think about it because I told him, because he was just as loud as he is now. He was louder in the car right beside me, just screaming. He was pissed. And basically, I told him, I said, that I can already tell this is going to eat at you for a long time. I said, for me, I'm very simple. If I watch a movie or a show I don't like, I just forget about it. It's like I never watched it.
Yeah.
Except for Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones has been the only show, and Doctor Who, where I've actually, kind of gotten angry that they messed it up. Most of the time when I watch a movie or a TV show that, is good and then turns bad, I'm just like, it got bad, oh well.
See, I wouldn't have minded if it wasn't for I loved the book so much. Mm-hmm. And the first movie, they changed some stuff in it, but it kind of stuck a lot wrong with everything that goes on in the book. It stuck
enough that if you watched the first movie like I did and then went to the book, you didn't get like a shock of, oh man, this is so different. It was, okay. It was close. This is just as good and then better than what I just saw in the movie.
And they thought, well, this done so good here. We'll come in and just put our own little twist to it and make it even better. No. I wish somebody would have choked that out while he was asleep.
He's a Frenchman, so wouldn't be that hard to do.
I think back on the podcast we did, my first take on Dune 1 was Yeah, I liked it, but it was, nothing
Yeah,
special.
you
but
didn't
as I
love the
went
first
back
one.
and watched it again, I like it a whole lot more than I did the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. You won't like the second one. Now,
I mean, I might just because I'm not that invested in the book.
well, this is
It's
true.
not a bad movie.
The movie itself, if I didn't know nothing about the books, I would love the movie.
It's got good action.
Good action.
The visuals are amazing.
Oh, yes. Love to watch it on. I can't wait for it. See, I want to watch it in 4K just because the visuals on it was just amazing on it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta show Jamie your TV. Just because the other day Jamie was talking, your dad got a new TV, and it was a 4K one. He's talking about how clear it was.
Picture's amazing,
And he was like, man, I can only imagine that, but on a bigger screen, like 65 or 75 inches. I'm like, well, just go to Jacky's. He's got a 75-inch 4K TV.
Yeah,
It's
took me
not-
forever to buy one.
Yeah, it's not like the super high dollar name brand one, but it's still pretty good.
I haven't turned it on in the last probably 6 months, 7.
Yeah, I find that crazy. Which I'm a tech person. I like TVs, so I've got high dollar TVs all throughout my house, and my TVs they get a lot of use.
My iPad gets a lot of use. I got a little 4K
My iPad gets
TV.
my
in the
iPad gets more
bedroom.
use than anything. That's why my battery's shot on my iPad. Because my iPad gets 8 hours use a day, sometimes 10 hours use a day. That's actual screen time on use.
Yeah. Now let me ask you a question, Corey. With that comment I got, he said, "Yeah, they changed some stuff, but they kept it pretty basic to the book, pretty true to the book." Do you see how they kept it pretty true to the book?
No.
Honestly.
No, like you said, only the first one. The first movie they kept relatively true. The second one, no. It's one of those, and I don't know why they do it, but if you can't fit it all in there, that's fine. You leave stuff out.
Yeah.
They change stuff. You don't change stuff. You leave it out. Don't change it.
Made up their own stuff.
And supposedly, because I watched all the pressers leading up to it and listened to the director talk about why he did this and why he did that. I watched most of it before the movie, which is probably a good thing. But supposedly the reason he changed a lot of stuff he changed is and this is another mistake these people make when they're making franchise movies. He's setting up for the next one that's based on the second book.
Yeah, that's becoming a bad habit out of movies,
Exactly. When are we gonna just make a movie like I always bring this up.
Preach it.
I always bring this up. Kingsman. Like that movie came out, it was a movie, it was great, it was amazing. Now because it was so good they made a second one. Second one sucked. But Kingsman and the Golden Circle. But it was a simple fact, when they made the first one, they didn't make it with the plan of making the second one. They just made it, and it was great. You don't have to always make a movie so that you can make more. Sometimes you just need to make a movie.
Everything's about building a franchise.
Well, my thing is, there's like 50 or 60 books to Dune. How in the hell did you have to change everything on here to set it up? It's already in the book. Mm-hmm. The book goes into the next one.
And to be fair, the next one's not good, but still.
Yeah. Like I said, you do not have to change all this shit over here to make this over here look good. And that's just like when he was talking about destroying the spice. He wasn't going to use atomics on the spice, which it wouldn't kill all the spice anyways. He was going to use the water of life, which is poison, and it would have killed out all the makers, and there would be no more spice, which would kill him and all the Fremen and everybody else on that planet.
Well, and the reason they had to use the nuclear thing in the movie is because they didn't do a good enough job explaining that the spice comes from the worms, the makers, and that by killing the makers, that would kill the spice. They didn't explain that good enough, so if they would have went that route in the movie, people wouldn't have understood it.
Well, without having seen it, man, let me jump in on that and say maybe they went the route with the nukes to dumb it down because they think that the original stuff's it's too complicated for people to understand. They're not going to get it. Let's just they underestimate the people watching the movies, man.
Yes, and Zendaya's character, when he takes the water of life, Paul tries it. He's in a coma for like 3 weeks, but he doesn't realize it. His mom sends for we'll call her Zendaya at the time, brings her down there, and she's trying to figure out what happened, poison, this and that. There's none of this. They call me Sahaya, which is desert tear. So I need to mix my tear with the water of life and give it to him to bring him back. That was dumb as shit. All they did was take a regular drop of the water that was converted, went to go drop it onto his mouth, but when he smelled it, it popped him up, and he thought he was just out for a couple of seconds. He was out for a couple of weeks. But again, changing all the dynamics. The only thing I liked that they did add to it, they showed how they made the water life. They don't talk about it in the book.
So they drowned the...
They just say they drowned the maker. They don't show that, they take a baby maker, pick it up, take it over here, literally hold it underwater and drown it, and then run something down its throat and then pull the water life out of it. Which was pretty cool. But again, the Fremen being the Fremen, there would not be an open body of water in the sun where they're going to drown this worm at, because water is too precious. That shit would have been locked down like they did everything else, because they're not wasteful. I started listening to Dune again. They killed me the way they done stuff. And like I told that guy, I said, you didn't have to make it 1 for 1. I understand there's no way you can make that movie 1 for 1. And there is some boring parts in it. You want to cut them out for audience sake.
You can trim around anything that's written.
You cut that part out.
To make a film.
You can cut some stuff out. Just don't make up a whole new other fucking plot to it. That's like the whole time when he first joined the Fremen, the ones from the north didn't like Paul. He wasn't one of them. Even though Stilgar brought him into them and named him and everything, he wasn't one of them. They constantly made fun of him the whole time. Until he actually proved himself to them.
Now, is this book or movie?
That's the movie.
Okay.
In the book,
he was just totally accepted from go, wasn't he?
Well, no, they had one guy, Jameson, that didn't think he was who he was because he disarmed him and he was just a little boy.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's the guy beating the fight.
Yeah. And after he beat him during the ritual battle and everything, then they said, oh, well, he's the Reverend's mother's son. He's supposed to be he's the one. And he showed them everything that he could do. And he was training them. But they just changed every damn thing. Like I said, if I hadn't known anything about it, the movie would have been great. But I've listened to the book so many times that
you just didn't stick to the source material enough anyway. No. And rewrote it. There's times they got to change scenes because it's just impossible to film some things that are in a book.
Exactly. I get that.
And if that's the case, that's fine. That's understandable.
Yeah, it's like their CH in the movie. It didn't get rated like it did. They went to the north and rated the CH in the north. It had all that was the south, wasn't it?
What?
In the book that they went to the south where they was trying to regrow everything.
Yeah, that was the deep south where they supposedly you can't travel.
Yeah, and then they ended up killing Paul Atreides' son. Yeah, he was born. He had a son in the book, not in the movie. Like I said, they changed too much about it. I mean, just change some things. Just don't change the whole concept of the book. Just because you're setting up for book 3 or movie, the third
like
movie.
You said, that ruins a lot of stuff nowadays. Is the constant setup for the next one.
And my thing is, like I said, there's book 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That means when book 1 ended and it went into book 2, you didn't have to have a setup. It's already written for you. You ended with the thing and then you start with it.
Now, how many of the books have you read?
I only read the 1. I tried reading book 2.
So say it really, and I've heard that a lot on different things. The further it goes, the weirder and wilder it gets.
Now, I can go on my Audible, and they've got a bunch of the other books that are free that I can download and listen to, but not the first 3. I don't even know if I'll go watch Dune Part 3 or whatever they're going to call it. If it wasn't for me writing...
Oh, you have to now. And we're going to record...
Well, I could do...
And we're going to travel and record you as we go.
Well, see, I could do it because I haven't read book 2.
Okay.
See?
Well,
I
that
could
takes the
watch it.
fun out of it.
Yeah, I could watch it and I wouldn't be as riled up as I am now. I was like, oh, that's a pretty good movie. And then I read the book and I'm like, this mother huncher. Yeah, it just they changed a lot. Didn't have to.
Well, I think you had a special request, didn't you?
Yes.
To touch on some horror movie trivia or
Just anything has to do with horror movies.
some takes on horror.
Yep. Broke Goat is what we call him at work.
Broke Goat.
Yep.
Right then.
I was talking about our podcast and stuff, and he wanted to know the name of it. He started listening to it, and he said, when y'all put an episode out, I said, about every Saturday we drop a new one. I said, we at least record every Friday or Saturday, and a new one comes out.
I'm going to look up something real quick. Wait.
All right. I said, if you want us to talk about anything, got any requests? Man, I love horror movies. He said, It, Pet Cemetery, Exorcist, just a good horror movie. I was like, we can do it. I said, that'd be our first fan request, because we do take requests, people. If you got something you want us to review or talk about or suggest, or if you got something you want us to watch and give our thoughts on, put it in the Instagram, put it on a comment on our anywhere we stream at. Do we have comments on Spotify?
Yeah.
Yeah, just leave a comment.
Spotify or Apple. Either
Spotify,
one.
Apple, we're on Castbox.
I don't know how to get messages on there, though.
Yeah, I don't either. Podcast Republic. We're on a little bit of everything.
Audible.
Yeah, Audible. I was talking to a guy down there at Carter Machinery today when I was running parts, and I was mentioning, he said, man, I didn't know y'all had a podcast going. I said, yeah, just me and a couple of guys from work. Oh, that's great. He said, what's the name of it? And I told him, Conversation from the Night Bus. He said, I have to check it out. He said, I didn't think that'd be something y'all do. I said, it's easier to do than what you think it is. I said, we talked about it for years. And just finally one day, Jamie looked at us and said, you know what, let's do it. I was like, okay. Got a hold of Corey, said, you want to? And we started ordering stuff. And
they started ordering stuff?
And
these guys invested all the cash?
Yep.
And here we are.
And got us rolling here?
Yeah, like I said, it don't cost a lot. And y'all be surprised what people will be willing to listen to or interested in. Trust me, I've got some weird stuff on my podcast that I download. A lot of it's true crime stuff because I love those. But talking about horror movies and stuff, like that, the first It. The remake, wasn't a real big fan of. I mean, it wasn't bad. But the very first one.
I like both of them. I just love the first the TV movie version that came out sometime late 80s. No, early 90s. Anyway, in that area somewhere.
Yeah.
With Tim Curry as Pennywise.
Pennywise.
I love his take on Pennywise, man. He's not like in your face scary. He's like creepy,
Yeah.
He's that clown, that's like lures you in. He's all ho 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 and then eats you.
Yeah. Hey, Georgie, want to come down here with your boat?
So I really liked that. And then it was a TV movie, so, it was limited.
Yeah, but it was still real good, though.
Excellent.
Part 1 was real good. Not a big fan of part 2.
Well, the whole story, either version of it works out that way.
Yeah.
The segment of it with the whole cast, or all the characters as kids, that's the best part.
Oh, yeah, that's when you get the real scare. Because I watched it when I was younger. And I get a little scared watching it when I was younger.
Mm-hmm.
Just because of some of the creepy stuff that pops up in it. I don't think Corey's ever watched any of them.
Unlikely.
No, not those.
He's
in
not
his
the
own
horror
little world
fan.
over there. I don't know what he's doing.
I'm just taking care of some stuff.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm not big into horror movies. I've seen basically all the Chucky movies.
Anybody that wants
I like them, and that's about it. And Halloween. I've seen the original Halloween, but didn't care much for it.
If you want to watch one that's come out recently, The Last Voyage. If you're a Dracula fan, the story of Dracula, The Last Voyage of the Demeter.
Okay, what's
That's the ship that brought Dracula over. from the old country,
Yeah.
and landed in, or sailed to London, and that's how the whole story of Dracula takes off when he's in London. It just tells the story of the boat, the ship, the ship coming across, and it's real good. It's got some characters from Game of Thrones on it.
What's it on?
It is on Prime and Paramount and Hulu, apparently.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's streaming on everything.
I have to watch it because I like Dracula.
It's good, man. Like I said, it's got some of the actors that played in Game of Thrones. It's got the guy who played Sir Davos. It's got the girl who played Lyanna Stark.
Okay.
That might be the only ones I recognize that came from Game of Thrones. But the movie itself's really good.
Yeah. Now, a movie that's not a horror movie, but it's got all the monsters and stuff in it. Monster Squad.
Oh, the old school Monster Squad?
Yeah, the old school
man, that's
Monster Squad.
That's a great movie.
Yes, just the way they've done Dracula and stuff in it. I can't stand the way they're doing vampires nowadays.
Oh, that sucks, man, because my next one was a vampire movie I wanted to mention, too.
What is it?
Abigail. I've not seen it yet. I've only seen the trailers.
Abigail.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that the one? That,
the little girl? Yeah.
Yeah, we watched the trailer.
That was watching really Beekeeper. Good.
Yeah,
I don't know yet because I've only seen the trailer, but I'm really looking forward to seeing that one.
Yeah, because that one just throws you off for a loop because you're here to protect this little girl.
Yeah, and I love that line she says, I'm sorry for what's about to happen to you.
Yeah. And then she just goes all psycho.
All vampy.
Yep. Can't wait to watch it.
Horror takes a lot of different turns, man. You got the slasher movies, the psychological horror movies.
Yeah.
Straight up zombie movies. There's a lot of them.
There's
a lot of different categories inside of just horror.
First Pet Cemetery movie I ever watched. I loved it. Lived literally right down the road here in that big green 2-story house. I probably told y'all about it. Had the old church part behind us. And I'm sitting there watching it. I'm still young. Dad and them's gone. Big 2-story brick house. And then it gets to the part where that girl's remembering about her sister that was deformed and everything. Then it goes to her screaming and cackling in her room and laughing. And that sent shivers all through my body. I went upstairs and turned all the lights on. I turned all the lights on downstairs. I even turned the light on in the friggin' oven. And if Dad wouldn't have killed me for leaving the refrigerator door open, that light would have been on too. Because that one just that one part. And I'd watched it a couple times before, but I'd never been home alone. But I was home alone. It was dark. And then she did that cackling. Oh, that ran right through me.
And you're old enough probably to remember the old Chiller Theater.
Yes.
Used to play on Saturday nights.
Those. Man.
And they were the old Mummy movies, the Dracula movies, the old ones from the 30s and the 40s.
Oh, giant ants attacking people.
Oh, yeah, those come a little later, but yeah. Kingdom. That was Kingdom of the Spiders, man, with William Shatner was really good. But you remember watching those on Chiller Theater, man? Late night Saturdays. Then you got to get to the bed. You got to get down that hallway and get in the bed.
Well, see, the beauty of this is I go to my cousin's house and stay. And me and him stay up all night watching them. And we had popcorn and all that stuff. So I had somebody to run with me down the little, through the dining room, up the stairs to his room.
Yep. You got to make that long trek and get in the bed. You're safe if you're in the bed.
Yeah, nothing get you in the bed.
From the living room to the bedroom,
you're dead.
Felt like 1,000 miles sometimes.
Good God.
Never let your feet hang over the edge of the bed.
No.
It's kind of hard for me to do nowadays because I'm longer than most beds are.
Yeah, I guess where I didn't watch horror movies. Never had that issue. There was never a time where I'm like on my bed, like, oh, I can't do this, can't do that. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, late night chilling.
Never minded the dark. Never minded, going outside at night.
Stare at that crack in the doorway. Stare at the closet door. Stare at the window. Lay awake for hours.
Yeah, I've never had that problem.
Or be laying in bed and all of a sudden you just hear something.
And you know it's whatever you just watched coming after you.
Yeah, you lift your head up and you're like, what the hell was that? Then it's like as soon as you go to lay your head down again, it pops up again. You don't hear it while you're actually looking around for it. It's right when you go to lay that head down. That's when it happens. Tales from the Crypt used to come on.
That came later on. I was probably a teenager then.
Yeah, I used to love watching.
Still liked them though. Yeah.
The Crypt Keeper. I love how they had that. That was just a good show.
Yep. Yeah, and it was serialized. It come out like once a week or something. Or once a month, maybe.
Come out with a couple episodes each time.
Yeah. And like it was just little, probably short segments, 30, 45 minutes max, probably.
If that, on HBO. Then you used to have, what was that? Chiller Theater, not Chiller Theater, but Creep Show. When it come out.
No, that's what Creep Show.
That wasn't.
No, Tales from the Crypt. No, it's two different shows. Okay, yeah.
Creep Show, when it come out, it was pretty good. Because that's the one where they had that monster that was in a box. Kept it up under the steps.
Now, those are kind of like short stories, too.
Yeah.
There'd be like 3 of them per movie or something.
And it was based like a comic book. You'd be looking at it, and you'd have a comic book drawing, and all of a sudden you'd go into the...
Yeah, and you get the different segments, first story, second. Those are like 3.
One that I can remember the most was the guy that was afraid of germs. His whole house was white. Everything was sterilized down. And somehow a cockroach got into his house. And he killed it. Then he started seeing them everywhere. Then the next thing you know, they start crawling up underneath his skin.
I remember that one.
And I'm just watching that. I'm like, I get the shivers and stuff because you can just see them just crawling underneath the skin. Then all of a sudden, they start oozing out of his mouth and out of his ears and stuff. Yeah.
Now was it Tales from the Crypt, or Crypt Keeper that had I think it was Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt and the Crypt Keeper are the same one. Because the Tales from the Crypt and the guy reading it was the Crypt Keeper.
Creep Show. That's what I'm trying to say. Either or. It had the segment with Stephen King. He's living out like in a swamp area, and then the meteor fell.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he goes and checks out the meteor, and then he starts like growing that mossy stuff on him.
He touched it and burned his finger.
Yeah.
And stuck his finger in his mouth, and then he started seeing moss grow on his hand, and it's growing on his tongue. And
it just grows from there.
Yep.
I remember that one. Which anything with Stephen King, I promise you is going to be strange.
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure.
Some of his books get translated into some of the better horror movies. Yeah.
Some of them.
Some of them, like Pet Sematary,
Pet
like
Sematary,
you mentioned. It. All versions of it.
Was it Sleepwalker?
Sleepwalkers was bizarre.
About the cat people. And they're cat people, but they was afraid of cats. I didn't understand that. Somehow the cat people could get killed by cats.
Yeah, and that's like the only weakness they had.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the guy got pretty messed up all through the movie.
Well,
then the cats kind of finished him off.
Well, he was fooling around with somebody that wasn't his mom, so she didn't like it, which was another weird.
Yeah, that was when the writer's fired up on coke 90% of the time, you're going to get some interesting stories.
This is true. This is why I don't write books, because I couldn't afford that habit to write them books.
No,
I mean, he wrote some of the classics like Carrie.
Yeah.
Pet Sematary. Running Man, oddly, which was not a horror.
No, not even close.
No, but it was still a damn good movie, though.
Oh, yeah. Some others I'm failing to mention, man. But I mean, Stephen King, everybody knows Stephen King.
Oh yeah. And he's written a lot, so you can't mention it all. It's impossible.
Cujo, which was okay.
The movie was good. The book sucked.
I thought the movie was kind of boring, too.
It is, but you got to remember, it come out in 80-some, and I was still a little kid.
Yeah.
I went to the movies and watched it. And we used to have a dog that was a St. Bernard.
But you didn't look at him the same way, did you?
Well, he done passed away for that. But yeah, that was just a wild movie. All because of a bite from a bat on his nose.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you one that, I mean, it gets blasted a lot nowadays. But at the time it come out, in my personal opinion, it was creepy, was the Blair Witch Project. Because
that's what the woman standing in the corner, right?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't say it was actually
it
creepy.
wasn't scary. It's creepy.
Well, okay, I'll give you it's creepy.
Because
But they blew it up too much because you know how I kept hearing about it? I was waiting for Scooby-Doo and on Zombie Island to come out because they kept showing
a real movie.
Yeah, they kept showing the scenes from I can't even remember the name of it. You just said it was Blair Witch Project.
Blair Witch Project.
Yeah, they kept showing. They made a part 2. I don't know how
It was not good.
No,
I watched it. It was not good.
But I'm like, you running around this wood with this camera in your hand, videotaping everything. Drop the camera and run, bitch. Just drop it and run.
That was the whole thing. It was supposed to be like found. The whole movie was found footage.
Yeah.
And then after it got, it made a ton of money considering they made it for like nothing.
Oh yeah, they
And
didn't
it
have
made
no big budget.
millions, probably billions. But man, after that, they pounded the found footage thing to death.
Oh yeah.
And I won a series I hate the most. It's Paranormal Activity.
I knew it's what you're gonna say. I've heard you talk about it before.
I will never watch a Paranormal Activity movie again.
Never watched one of those.
Don't.
I remember watching Scooby Doo on Zombie Island though.
Oh yeah.
That was great.
Oh, I loved it.
Oh, that was great. I can sit here for days and name off Scooby Doo
Which
and the
ones with the
Cyber
witch
Chase.
ones?
Scooby Doo and the Hex Girls.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the
Well,
name of
it's
the
called
movie.
Witch's Ghost.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo and the Witch's
I call
Ghost.
it the Hex Girls because I'm gonna tell you right now,
Those-
that right there got me into goth women.
Oh, that song. Yeah.
Yep. I don't have my phone on me. It's out in the car. I could literally bring my phone in here, scroll through my music, and boom, bam, right there, all their songs and stuff that was in the movies. I could play them.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and the classic Scooby-Doo series was
Oh, Scooby-Doo, where are
pure
you?
gold, man.
Yep, Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Yep. I like Scooby Doo.
With all the guest appearances.
A pup named Scooby Doo.
Oh, Putnam
that
Scooby-Doo
was
was
great
good.
too.
Yeah, it only had like 2 seasons though, 2 or 3. It
It
didn't
don't-
do that
it was-
good.
I think it was only 2 seasons. Because you had Fred, and then you had his arch nemesis, Red.
Red Herring.
Red Herring.
Yep. And then you had, Fred. He always read the what was that magazine? The Inquisitor.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor or the Quibbler?
No,
The Quibbler's Harry Potter.
That's Harry Potter. It was the Inquisitor.
I still say that's where it was the Quibbler.
Nope. It was the
The
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor.
And Scooby-Doo has had so many different versions.
There's some of them that just suck.
Most of the newer ones.
The Velma
you
one.
don't. That's where I was going.
Most of the ones
God, that was
made
horrible.
pre 2010 are all really good.
Oh yeah.
And basically, all of them made after 2010 TV shows were terrible. And then movie wise, it's very, very hit or miss.
Yep. Scooby Doo with Kiss, featuring Kiss.
It was.
Then they done Scooby Doo
was
with
all right. I wouldn't-
Supernatural.
It's Supernatural. That's one of the best episodes of Supernatural ever made, man.
Yeah, Jamie's told me all
I
about that
love
episode.
that. It's one of my favorite episodes. Is when they get zapped into a cursed television, and they end up in Scooby Doo world with their cartoon. The boys become cartoon characters.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite.
Scooby Doo and the whole Harlem Globetrotters.
And let's not forget.
Scooby Doo and Don Knotts.
Oh, yes. See, that was the best part about Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Was all the guest appearances.
Yeah.
And they combined another one of my favorite cartoons with it, Johnny Bravo. You ever see that episode?
I
Never saw that
do
episode of
not,
Johnny
it's
Bravo?
not coming to mind with.
I haven't watched it either.
Yeah, so there's a Johnny Bravo episode where he meets the bunch from Scooby Doo.
There's a one out. Scooby Doo meets Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Haven't seen that one. I'm going to have to look it up.
I bought it for my granddaughter because she was real big into Scooby Doo and stuff. Because I bought her the Scooby Doo Blue Falcon one.
Oh, yeah. Scoob.
Yep, and
That was good.
she watched that religiously over.
That's
and
the
over
best new Scooby-Doo movie.
and
Yeah,
over.
definitely. That was real good.
Yeah. Scoob.
If it went
I
off
was
and
hoping
she was
they-
still playing, it come back on. Now she wasn't watching it, but I guess just her listening to it. But as
Yep.
soon as it kick off, Papa, turn it back on.
I really
Back
hope they'd
on.
roll with that one and do some more with that animation and
And that
voice
set of
characters.
voice.
That
Yeah.
Just stay right there in that.
Yeah.
But no, we got Velma instead.
Oh, God. Everybody hated that. Everybody. There wasn't all this, these people liked it, these people liked it. everybody hated that.
Yeah.
That just universally is like, yeah, we don't talk about
It's
that.
got like single digits on Rotten Tomatoes.
It's terrible. It's like the worst, Scooby movie ever. Well, it's not a Scooby-Doo movie, so.
No. It wasn't till the movies come out, the very first Scooby-Doo movie, actual live-action movie come out, that I realized, like, they was high the whole time. They was on.
Dude, that's what Scooby, they wanted them Scooby
Shaggy.
snacks.
Yeah, Scooby snacks.
They wanted them
was
hash
constantly
brownies, man.
eating.
You never realized that as a kid.
No,
Wasn't
until
till
I
you
was
got
watching
older.
that and they're grilling out and the smoke's coming out the top of the van. I was like, these motherfuckers in there getting baked.
Those were good movies as well, though.
Yeah.
Oh, that-
Scooby-Doo
yeah.
and Scooby-Doo 2.
Absolutely.
I love that
The best Shaggy, the best live action Shaggy ever. Was
Oh,
that dude.
yeah.
I don't know his name. I don't know who he is exactly, but
He played on
I love that they made
Scream.
Scrappy-Doo to be the villain in it. Because I never liked Scrappy-Doo. I always hated Scrappy.
he's just so loud.
Oh, yeah. Annoying.
Yeah, annoyingly loud.
Just always hated him. So then when I watched the live action and he was the bad guy, I'm like, hey, finally, the justice he deserves.
I'm surprised they actually brought him into it. But, that was a hell of a plot twist because you didn't
Oh, yeah.
expect it.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
When they switched bodies on Skull Island,
Yeah.
that shit got me freaking.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
On
I
Zombie
can
Island.
see myself
Yeah, Zombie Island.
naked.
something didn't sound right there. Yeah.
Yeah, they was swapping bodies back and forth. That just yeah. Then Shaggy ends up in, I think it was Velma. Oh my God, I'm so hungry. Why don't you ever eat? Yeah, those were some crazy ones.
Jamie already knows this 'cause I told him I was going to do it, but I watched the movie Argyle today before I watched the Three Body Problem and Hazbin Hotel.
Okay,
I watched
I
it.
want to hear this.
Argyle. What is it about?
It's a spy movie book. It's a spy movie about a spy book.
Oh, that girl. When that girl writes in and
Yeah.
everything comes true.
Yeah, I watched it. I really liked it. Now, it's my type of movie. It's very cheesy. It is like
I like a
they're
good cheesy
basically
movie.
making fun of the spy movies with some of the stuff they're doing in it.
Is that the one where that girl takes two throwing knives and puts them on the bottom of her
Yep.
shoes
And goes
starts
skating across.
skiing
What?
the oil
Yeah, there's like a floor. It's like a big warehouse
concrete floor?
concrete floor, but there's crude oil everywhere, like just unrefined crude oil just everywhere. So everybody's slipping around. So she puts knives on her bottom of her boots and starts skiing.
Like ice skating.
Yeah, ice skating. I don't know why I said skiing.
Yeah, I seen the previews. I was like, I like it. It's cheesy.
Yeah.
but I like it.
Oh, I liked it too.
I like the idea that they actually would come up with something like that because it ain't something you've ever seen in another show.
Oh, it's over the top. There's
That's
a
what I
lot of just over the top. Like that doesn't work like that in real life. You're not going to be able to kill people that easy. Like there's a scene where they got all these different colored smoke all around them. They're throwing smoke grenades, and like one's like a blue smoke grenade, one's a pink one, one's a red one, and there's smoke everywhere. And they got on masks that apparently have like thermal vision, so they can just see all the enemies, and they're just spraying through the smoke, killing them. Like they're basically doing like a dance, and they're just killing everybody. It's cool to see, but it's not realistic at all.
Did that not give you Kingsman vibes when you watched that?
Oh, very much Kingsman vibes, because with the music going on in the background, and it was straight Kingsman when he's in the church killing everybody.
Well, not so much in the church when he was when everybody's heads blew up and it was all different color smokes and stuff.
I didn't
coming
even
out of
think
it.
about that. I was thinking more about the music and him killing everybody in church. But yeah, with the smoke, that's it. You just nailed it. That's exactly what it was like.
When I was watching, I was like, "Oh, that's got some Kingsman vibes," and that was the first one, and I liked that first one.
It ties into Kingsman.
Oh, does it?
At the very end, there's an end credit scene where it goes 20 years earlier, and it cuts to looks like it looks kind of like a bar kind of like deal, saloon like, well, not a saloon, but like a bar, and it's called The King's Man.
Oh,
Yeah, they're set in the same universe. Kingsman and Argyle is.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
It's on Apple TV, so you'd have to watch it a different way, but still.
I'll subscribe to it. I don't care. I got to finish watching Scene on there.
See,
Yeah.
but yeah, Argyle, I liked it.
And if you like a good movie, Scene, see on Apple TV.
Oh, the TV show, yeah.
Oh, I've watched the whole series.
Yeah, Jamie's done finished it.
Jamie's done finished.
I've only finished season
Dude,
1.
I was hooked on that show from the very first episode.
Yeah.
Anybody who likes post-apocalyptic stories, that's a winner. Anybody who likes Jason Momoa, gotta watch this one, man. It's probably the best acting I've ever seen him do. Everybody in this movie in this show does great acting,
and I love how they done it. Was blind.
That's what I'm saying. You watch these people and you believe, you buy right into the fact they can't see.
Yeah, because they use all the little ticks and trips, just throwing rocks out there, and listen to where they fall at, and then see where the echoes are coming from, like a bat.
They got the eye thing going on perfectly, man, because they're never focused on any real thing. They're just kind of like loose there. It's so good, and the story's great.
The battle scenes.
Oh
yeah, I loved.
Yeah, it's amazing how these people—they're all blind, and yet they're having these massive battles.
Did you ever notice when Jason Momoa's fighting, he'll take his sword and
he's feeling
he cuts across her neck and he always rings it around. You know why? That way he knows he got the throat, because he could slice you on the back of the neck. You won't be dead.
True.
He goes all the way around. That way he knows he killed you.
Oh, when when he's crouched down on knees and he's taking that sword and pulling it along the ground, and they're picking up everything by sound and feel.
Oh yeah,
it's great, man.
Oh yeah, it's real good.
Definitely got it. You definitely got to watch it. It's 3 seasons, start to finish. The whole story wraps up, man. And you've not even seen season 2 yet, have you?
No.
Dave Bautista is in season 2. He is he's Baba Voss's brother, Ito. You find out some stuff at the end of season 1 that you probably don't know because you've not finished it yet.
Baba Voss.
So you don't know a lot of the story behind Baba yet?
He used to be a soldier.
He was more than a soldier. He was more than a soldier. You'll see when you finish it, when you get into it. When you check it out, man, we'll have to do some discussing about it.
Oh yeah, that could be
you're gonna have to watch it, man.
Yeah, well, I watched season 1 when it first came out.
Oh, you finished season 1, so you already know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I finished season 1 literally as it was coming out. That was the show I was watching as it was releasing, and then I just never picked it back up. You told me all about, you didn't tell me what happened, but you was telling me how good season 2 was. Yep. I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it eventually. Then season 3 come out, and you told me how good it was and how it wrapped everything up, and I'm like, yeah, I'll get to it. I still ain't got to it.
And Magra, that's Baba Voss's wife. Her sister. You want to talk about characters you love to hate? She's one of those, man. Ooh. She's not like Umbridge bad, but she's pretty bad. Yeah. Actually, she may be Umbridge, but she's pretty bad.
Wow.
She's psychopathic crazy. Yeah.
Well, that's Umbridge bad then.
Yeah, that's definitely Umbridge bad.
I mean, she's definitely. I'm not going to ruin anything, but yeah, she's definitely one of those characters that you love to hate her. She's that good and that bad at the same time.
I'd love to see a version of Harry Potter where they just killed Umbridge off.
Yeah, Harry Potter's PG-13, so you're not gonna get that.
Yeah, they try to keep it PG, but later on in the books they just couldn't keep that PG rating.
No, it got way too dark.
To PG-13. Yeah, and they'll show you the trailers when they first open up. They're real bright and lovely. Then they just start getting darker and darker until it gets to the last 2, and it's just dark.
As I said,
I loved it.
You listen to the first Harry Potter book, and it's all basically bright and cheery. Second, same way. Third one starts off that way, and then as you get further in the book, it starts getting darker, and then from the end of book 3 all the way through, like book 4 picks up, and when book 4 starts, you're back to cheery again. He's going to the Quidditch World Cup, and then it just spiraled down. Just from then on out, it's just
Yeah. Umbridge should have died in the woods.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like to have seen her show up at Hogwarts.
Well, if she would have died in the woods, then they wouldn't have been able to use her in the 7th book.
Yeah, she should have been at Hogwarts in book 7. Trying to fight with the Death Eaters, and then all the students.
Well, that was her whole thing. That's what makes her, to me, so evil. She was not a Death Eater.
Oh, I know.
She wasn't a Death Eater, but just the way she was, she naturally just lined with them, even though she was not a Death Eater.
Yeah, she probably looked down on them.
She was a Karen. She's a Muggle version of a Karen. Yeah. Just entitled to.
To her, she was even better than the Death Eaters.
Yeah. Karen.
Yeah, because she's one of those characters that honestly believe they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
If her and
I don't
Voldemort,
know. Maybe not.
if her and Voldemort had a baby, oh my God, that'd be the most evil baby in the world.
Oh my God. Well, him and Bellatrix.
Well, they did have a baby.
Yeah.
No, they did not.
I agree with you, they didn't. But according
That
to
story was not real.
Cursed Child, which for some
It's not
godforsaken
canon.
reason she made canon. Well,
Did she make it canon?
Yeah,
Yes.
she said Cursed Child is canon. Even though she didn't write it. Somebody else wrote it. She said it is canon. Yeah.
What are you doing to me, woman?
And did you ever get around to reading or listening to Cursed Child?
No.
It's not. I didn't like it.
I downloaded the book.
Well, you got to remember also, it's not a book. It's a script.
It's a script. That's what I downloaded. And I was trying to I was like, nah, I can't handle this.
Yeah. Now, I may have liked it better if I listened to Stephen Fry read it, which Stephen Fry is not terrible at reading Harry Potter. You know, he does the British versions, but he's not Jim Dale.
Oh, yeah. Jim Dale is the man when it comes to, well, for us in America.
Yeah.
That's the first one I heard reading it. You can't get no better than him.
No, you can't.
Jim Dale does it all.
Yeah, by far the best.
Yeah. Next week, we'll be doing a podcast the day before we go to Universal.
Yep.
I've been counting them down.
Oh, I know
Little
you
too
have.
much. Been counting this shit down. I've been looking at work. It's like, y'all only got me for such and such days, then I'm gone. I told my son, you better heal up quick because I'm leaving. He'll be working my shift while I'm gone. My 2 days.
Yep. It's getting close.
Yep. Speaking of that, have you checked the clear and make sure we're still covered for this month on clear?
We are. I haven't checked, but I know we are. I know when it expires. So
I was gonna say
we're good on that
sucked to
front.
get down there and it's like, we got cleared, and get there and it's like, we don't have it and we're not gonna make it through the line in time.
Yeah, we're gonna miss the flight, but now we'll be good.
No, we'd pony up the money real quick and then go ahead and buy it real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can't beat that. If you fly a lot and you got places that have clear at your airport, it's so easy. You walk up, they'll have somebody standing there, and it's like, you just look at them, wave, and they'll bring you over there to the machine. It's your fingerprints, ain't it, in your eyes, in your retinas?
Yep. It does both. It's retina and
Your fingerprint. You'll put it on there, and it brings all your information up, and they walk you past everybody. And I mean everybody. They lift ropes up for you. They move people out of your way. You just walk right by everybody, take you straight to the front of the desk. They'll stop the next person. These ones are next. Once we get checked and stuff, and we head straight to the TSA where we're taking your shoes and your x-rays and all that, they go back to their little line. I mean, you feel like you're such a VIP going through there.
Oh yeah. It's like, this must be what millionaires and billionaires feel like.
Oh, yeah. Well, they go straight to their jets, but we can't afford the jet. This jet.
Yeah.
We're checking prices of tickets. I mean, that's still $50-some. That's still a little high. I believe we can get it a little bit cheaper. We got them for what this time? $30-some?
Yeah, it's like $37.
Yep. 37 down, 37 back. Man, you can't beat that. And there wasn't no tax on that again, was there?
I
Did
think the tax is baked in to the
Oh.
price. I think. I'm not 100% sure on that.
Well, I remember they supposed to have passed a law to where they supposed to have whatever that price was that you picked, that was supposed to be the price that you pay. No, this extra hidden stuff when you get through.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to make it fun. Getting there a little late though. Get there around 10.
Yeah, it's a late flight.
Well, I get there about 10:30. Then it's another 20-minute ride from the airport if you get out there and there's already a bus waiting on you. And then go straight to the hotel. We'll check into Surfside. Will be the first time we're staying there. We'll spend just a couple hours in it. Get up the next morning, grab our shit. Then we're headed straight to Portofino Bay.
Yep.
The nice hotel. It is actually the most expensive hotel down there.
Well, it wasn't when I booked it.
Well, the
prices vary.
Yeah, well, they're doing the
renovations.
renovation stuff.
But even then, like I said, the prices vary. If we'd have booked for just like two days later, the price would have changed. Where Lowe's Royale may have been the cheapest, or it could have been Hard Rock. It varies between those three.
I'm just going by all the all the reviews I've watched on.
Yeah.
Portofino Bay is considered the most expensive of the premier hotels.
I think it's the biggest of them too.
Yeah, it's got 3 pools. I always said it had 2. I got to look and it has 3 pools.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And it's got that big bay out in the front that actually looks like it's the ocean. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, with the boats and everything.
Yep, little gondolas and everything in it. It's definitely nice. Like I said, we're trying to hit all the hotels and see, just how they are and what we like.
Mm-hmm. And
Dockside, as of right now, has always been my favorite. It's the first one I went to. The woman that was working the desk was super nice to us.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, oh, it's y'all's first time down here? Well, let me upgrade y'all to such and such. I was like, oh, thank you. And they're always friendly there. We pretty much know where everything's at.
Oh, yeah.
It just, you couldn't beat it.
And next year, we'll have some new hotels that we can stay at.
Yes.
Did you see that video I sent you?
Yes.
Now, that was a 3D rendering, but that's what it's supposed to look like when it's done.
We can go ahead and book tickets. I mean, you can book them now.
We don't need to book that far ahead.
We can book tickets now to it. I didn't know it until I was watching, shout out to Rick Blix, because I watch y'all when I do my Universal stuff to see what's going on. And the 2 pugs.
I pronounce that as pews.
2 pews. I put pugs. Pews, pugs. Whoever they are, y'all help me out tremendously when it comes down to the finer things of going down there.
Oh yeah,
like
the 2 pews. They're the people that explain to us basically, through their videos, how our annual passes was going to work,
where we could pick them up at.
Right.
Because we thought we was going to have to go to the park, pick up our tickets, come back to the hotel, and then do everything. No, they had a place in the hotel. We can pick everything up right there, which they didn't have that the first time we was down there because it was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
So they was limited on everything. But they really go in and figure everything out for you. I'm just trying to figure out how this whole photo thing works now.
We're going to find out when we get down there.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just that simple.
I haven't seen a video on it yet. That's what I was wondering. Because we'll get down there, they'll take our fingerprint. They got our fingerprint on file. If they do that, then say, okay, now we're going to take a picture of you, and then every time
I assume that's how it'll work.
Hope I don't ever shave. Get down there all slick faced up and like, that ain't you. But I can't wait. It's going to be nice.
Yeah, buddy. Well, I believe that's going to do it for this week's episode. We hit on everything we were supposed to, and
a whole bunch of stuff we had no intention of.
Yeah,
especially the whole Dune
as
thing.
is usual.
Oh yeah,
and
like always, we ended up at Harry Potter somehow or another.
Yeah,
that's always going to happen with us.
Yeah, because there's this. I'm going to have to recommend a couple of videos before we leave.
Okay.
Why do you think Dumbledore didn't let Snape have the Defense Against the Dark Arts before he did?
Well, that's easy.
It's cursed.
Wow.
The job was cursed.
Yes. But why did he choose then to give it to him?
Because he knew after a year that, Snape would basically be in his position. So
almost everybody else had something horrible happen to him.
Snape was a pretend Death Eater. So, he was a real Death Eater and then converted, but still.
Yeah. But he wanted to keep him there to keep an eye on Harry. As far as Dumbledore knew, Harry was still going to be there for year 7.
I get the feeling, based on what he was doing all throughout, year 6, which he'd already gave Snape the job, so this doesn't explain that. But everything he was doing all throughout all of year 6, I think he had a good feeling that Harry was not coming back to school.
Or did Dumbledore set it up to where he didn't come back to school?
He may have done that too.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I like Dumbledore, but that fucker was twisted.
I mean, he was very much, the end goal is this: I'm gonna set everything up to make this happen, no matter what it means for everybody else.
Exactly.
And it basically cost Sirius his life. Dumbledore even admits it. His fault. He made a mistake. He's basically the one that got Sirius killed. He was, him ignoring Harry all through year 5 was what pissed Harry off so much.
Yeah.
So Dumbledore admitted that he wasn't perfect.
Yeah, he thought that if he was around him too much, that Voldemort would think more of him and stuff. And it was the opposite, actually.
Yep. Anyway.
Yeah, I got to watching a bunch of those videos, and I went down a wild rabbit hole.
Of course.
But there's, I think it's the Hay Brothers, or the 2 brothers, or something like that. They have a YouTube. The one I showed you when I was watching about the wand lore and all that stuff. They start out with, "Hey, brother."
I remember you showing them to me.
Yeah, they have all kinds of stuff on there, and I got on their channel, and I just kept going down and down and down and down. I was like, I have to stop. I'm taking in too much, and I can't remember enough of it towards the podcast. But I think I'm gonna find a couple of those and let y'all watch them and see what y'all think. Because we all have different opinions when it comes to a lot of things. When it comes to Harry Potter, and that's what I like. We're not agreed on the same thing all the time. It's not boring. We bounce shit off each other, and sometimes we convince each other to switch things. Everyone's like, "Nah, you're stupid."
Oh yeah, and most of the time it's I'm the I don't know. I guess the word would be just simplest or realist. Where for me, most of the time my explanation for things is just a simple explanation of, well, this is how it happened in the book, so that's the explanation.
Oh no, that's boring.
I'm just saying that's normally my approach. Yeah. Jacky's normally got the just completely wild stuff.
First.
Oh yeah, you got to, because you can get into a rabbit hole. Because a
see,
lot of people go, "Well, it's magic." Yes, it is magic. But if it's also magic, then you could do this, this, or this.
Because all magic has rules and limits.
Well, yes, it does. Just like Hogwarts. But you see, book 4, Voldemort comes back. Book 5, Harry's still doing his thing. They're still trying to figure out how to get a hold of Harry and everything. Book 4 and 5, you can still get into the castle using blue powder.
Through all of 4 and through the beginning of 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Because Sirius, that's how.
That's right. Because he stuck his head there. Can you? Okay, we don't know if you can fully materialize or not.
This is what I said.
Is it like placing a FaceTime call?
Well, we gotta look at it this way. Umbridge tried to grab his hair and pull him out of the flames. I just listened to that part. That's what made me bring it up again. But she was literally swiping her hand. Did she bug the call, or did she knew something? He was in the fire before. If he was in the fire before, how did she find out? Because he went through some, like he said, he broke into some witch or wizard's house somewhere, so he didn't have much time. So that means any fire would connect to that one.
But no, that's what he did in book 4. In book 5, when Umbridge is there, he was at his own
his grandma's place, yeah.
Yeah.
And that definitely wasn't set up by the ministry or
no,
because they didn't even know where the place was.
No, there was so much protections on that place that.
Yeah, so he shouldn't. If they had it to where you couldn't, he shouldn't have been able to do it. But I mean, any Death Eater could have come in there and just. He was dead. Stick his head through the fire, stick a wand through there when Harry's sitting there reading the book, and Avada Kedavra, boom, dead. See, these are the things I think of. Why didn't he just do that? Voldemort was so smart. Why didn't he just do this?
Well, see, that was Voldemort's big downfall.
Yeah, he was too cocky.
He thought he was way smarter than he was. No, he was super smart, but he thought he was just, no one was as smart as him. No one could outwit him. He knew exactly what was going on. He was manipulating everybody else.
Until he got the Sirius brother, Regulus Black, who is an unsung hero in there because nobody really says that he was good. He was bad at first, but he realized what was going on. He's like, wait, this ain't what I signed up for. Found out about Voldemort's secret.
Maybe he wasn't so much bad in the beginning as he was just trying to please his family.
Yeah, because
that's basically what he was trying to do.
He was more like Sirius. He was just trying to make Mama happy.
Yeah, because Mama crazy.
Oh, yeah.
We can tell that from just her painting in the, in the hallway.
Sirius was the rebellious one that said, to hell with it, I'm just going to do what I want to do. And Regulus was more like, I'm going to try to make the family happy.
Yeah. I don't want Mama.
But in the end, when it come down to push and shove, he wouldn't do the dark evil stuff. He wouldn't torture Creature with the potion and so forth. And,
no, he drunk it himself.
Yep.
To spare, just so that says something about him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I said,
he was more like Sirius than he acted.
Because if it wasn't for him, which granted, he wouldn't have done all that.
Yeah, Harry and Dumbledore would have actually had the Horcrux.
The Horcrux, but he pretty much set it off in the motion that he found out what was going on. He left a note behind, and he sacrificed himself, which makes you wonder. Was his body inside that lake?
Yes.
Was one of him?
Yeah, it was.
He was one of the inferi. Had to be.
Now, do they dissolve? Because any body left in water just falls apart.
Well, the whatever made them inferior, I guess, kept them from just disintegrating. You know.
Yeah, it keeps their bones intact.
Yeah, keeps their skin and stuff on them.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
So that part protected them from just rotting away into the water, and you know.
I still say Regulus Black was a unsung hero.
I agree.
Oh, he was. Again, not all Slytherins are bad.
No. And like Sorting Hat said, he thinks that, we sort too soon.
Well, Dumbledore said that.
Well, I think
Dumbledore said that to Snape in book 4.
Yeah. That's because I think we...
I'm going to play devil's advocate here, and you said that about Slytherin. The Slytherin in general had to be bad. I mean, the students had to be what they were because everybody in the school expected them to be.
So you said they were trying to live up to
there were some bad ones in the
expectations.
bunch. Well, they just had to protect themselves.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you're expected to be a dark wizard, you're pretty much going to try to live up to that reputation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, everyone is against you, especially anyone in Gryffindor.
Yes. Because fuck them Slytherins. No.
Hey, now.
Yes, there you go.
Watch it over there.
Look at us. I'm Gryffindor. He's Slytherin. We get along real good.
Yep. Jamie's the Ravenclaw.
I'm the neutral, nerdy one. I still feel I'm more Hufflepuff than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. But, hey, it's whatever house you claim.
Exactly. They can tell you who you want to be, but at the end, you have a choice.
Exactly. That's why I'm Slytherin. It's not because I got Slytherin, because I picked Slytherin.
I might have to claim the Badger then.
Now, I like the colors of Slytherin. The green and the silver.
I like the colors of Ravenclaw. Maybe I just like blue, but I like the Ravenclaw color.
The Ravenclaw colors are awesome.
I like that yellow on Hufflepuff.
See, that's the one I don't like.
I love that yellow. But I just can't. It don't look good on me. But I like that yellow.
I don't like yellow. Yep. I actually like blue and red.
Oh, I'm not a yellow person either, but I just, again, watching Rick Flicks, he has a yellow Hufflepuff shirt on. He's got the yellow hat. And something about that shirt, you just look at it, it's a nice soft color, and the shirt just looks like it's soft. Which most of their stuff at Universal is real soft material.
Oh, yeah.
Put it on. Which I plan on buying me some more of that when I'm down there. Give me another shirt. Don't let me forget. I got to get a hogshead cup.
Oh, yeah.
I got to try to find that stainless steel butterbeer cup.
Mug.
And I got to get me another plastic souvenir one. You ain't got none of the plastic ones. You got a glass one at home.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got a nice glass one. But I never buy stuff down there. Which a lot of that has to do now with the sling bag I take is not really big enough to put much stuff in.
Get you a regular book bag.
I don't want to carry a regular book bag. But if we go down there, if they have pass holder days in August again, which I don't know if they will or not, considering apparently they had them in January, we missed it. But if they have it again in August and we go down there for longer than just 2 days or so, then I will just take a full on carry on bag and then buy some stuff.
Well, see, we'll throw it in my bag. I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying.
I got a regular backpack that it's literally legit. You're allowed to carry just a regular book bag with you, and we're guys. We don't need all the stuff that most women need.
No.
I said most women, not all women. A change of socks and underwear and shorts. We're good. I can buy me a shirt while I'm down there, so I can get me another shirt.
Yep.
I don't even have to pack a shirt. It ain't like I'm gonna run out of options down there. And we got our food set up to, 5 o'clock?
Yep, 5 o'clock on Monday.
Have our spaghetti dinner Monday. Oh, it's going to be so good.
Then go watch the movie I can't wait for, but I always forget the name of it because it's so convoluted.
Oh, God. It's made something like...
It's a lot like Inglourious Bastards. Jamie knows the one I'm talking about.
I can't think of the name either. It's like a mile-long name.
It's a weird name.
It's a crazy name.
The mean guys of something bad. I don't know.
Either way, then definitely going to watch that in the super nice theater.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Reclining seats.
Mm-hmm.
Plenty of room for people to walk by so you don't have to take your chair down. They can just get right by
you.
you.
The Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare.
Yeah, that.
Can't wait for that movie. So, yeah, it's going to be nice.
Yes.
It's going to be nice. But We said we was in 15 minutes ago, and we went an extra 15 minutes, of course.
Yeah, that's part
Got to
of
give
the
you
court.
that bonus content.
That's right. Stan wasn't trying to rush us off anyway, so
No, there was a couple other people that need dropped off first. We let them cut the line. We wasn't in no hurry.
yeah.
But we have reached our destination now. So signing off. See ya.
Later.
We gone.